everybody, I am in decluttering and cleaning mode, spring cleaning mode, and I thought you might like to join along with me as I do a little finishing touch here in my home office. I have already done the dusting and some of the cleaning, but as you can see, I still have a stack of papers to go through there. And this all kind of started, I unfortunately don't have a before picture for you, but my husband got a certain sickness that everybody has been getting. Luckily he got the mild version, plus he had just gotten his booster not very long before. But while he had this, I ended up sleeping in this closet for about a week. I'll show you the picture. And actually I was incredibly comfortable. It was actually super cozy. And then that got me all excited and I started thinking, what can I do with this filing cabinet, do something different with it? And so it's just on those little pieces of felt, so it's actually easy to pull it out. So everything that was in the closet was pulled out. And anyway, so this whole room was kind of a mess. Like I said, I don't have a good before picture for you. But the problem with this filing cabinet is that it is very large. It takes up a lot of space. I found it used years ago when I painted it myself. The good news is, and so I was telling my husband I was on Pinterest, I was looking for ideas, and then he was like, why don't you just put it back in the closet where it was? And you know what? He's right. And the good news is there are some empty drawers. The bottom two drawers are not fully used. So actually, I can put some of the stuff that's here, sort of this more utility type stuff, I can put some of that in those drawers. Plus, I need to sell or try to give away or sell some things. There's a little audio interface there. I have a mouse, a couple other things that I may be able to sell for a small amount of money. So let's quickly do some decluttering. Things KonMari talks about is product boxes, and it's great to start with the easy wins. So I had all of these product boxes in my closet, and I know I don't need any of them. I mean, sure, it can be nice to keep certain ones around, especially for things you think you could resell. But at the same time, and KonMari does like Apple boxes. This is for my new Mac Mini that I bought. I have 2 iPhone boxes. I might try to give those away just in case somebody wants Apple boxes. But other than that, I'm just going to recycle them. So that's an easy win. So I don't want to do a close-up of my papers because those are confidential items. But basically, they need to be filed back in that filing cabinet. And an easy win with the papers is bills that are past. You can usually get those online. Also, past promotional material that I didn't end up using, like coupons or things like that. And also reading material that I'm done with. So I know I have about 3 or 4 big book review papers in there that I can get rid of right away. Okay, we have our coffee and we have a paper bin. So we are ready to start working. I made this paper bin out of a Quaker oatmeal large double pack with some wrapping paper that I had, some artistic wrapping paper. All right, so I'm going to start putting the stuff that I know I can recycle in there. Okay. Some of this reading material can go right in there. Holy smokes, guys, that was the fastest I have ever done that. So this whole box is full now. And what I found is just a few significant categories. I had promotional items. So there's a race that I might run, and there were some things I might download, but I also could just throw it away. This is taxes for 2021. I just put folders on top of everything so that for my own privacy. This is some medical papers. This is health coverage papers. This is our mortgage. This is, some pictures of my grandma. I should make a video of this. Amazing pictures of my grandma. I could make a video about how decluttering saves memories because it's a pretty funny story about that. And then this is a frame that I had gotten because one of the pictures I just think is so amazing and I want to put it up in my office. Then this giant thing, it all just needed to be put in, is a big stack of papers, and it just needed to be put back in this giant envelope. And this turns out to be something having to do with our refinance of our mortgage. And as you know, you may know, that involves a ton of papers that then you just end up keeping forever. And then everything else is music. And actually, I have a wonderful system for filing music, loose music alphabetically. And another good thing is that 2 of these are already in folders. So these folders can also go back into the cabinet. So that actually was incredibly fast. I'm really proud of myself. That went really quickly. Okay, so the good news is I already have file folders for these in my file cabinet. So I'm just gonna file these things away. Here's some more that can be recycled. As you can see, this whole bin now is quite full. This is kind of funny. These are some rules that I made for my boys when they were smaller. Nobody listened. Nobody followed these rules. But I thought that was funny. Do not eat all of one kind of food in one day. Okay, so now I just have to, it's all just music. I'm gonna make a new folder for live streaming because those are some live streaming requests and set lists, so that's kind of cool. And I think these are summer camp songs. So I know I have a folder for that somewhere. But anyway, made tremendous headway very quickly. I'm so proud of myself. Let's do some quick book decluttering. I know I've got a few here that I don't need or am not going to read or already read and enjoyed, but I don't need them anymore. Like that, we have a little stack. And actually, I highly recommend this book, The Art of Possibility. That was a great book. We have some boxes that we are going to put in the recycling. We have a whole bin of paper that we are also going to put in recycling. Just decluttered these books and now they all fit nicely. And I also found some pulparindo that was hidden in there. I don't know if it's still good to eat. Okay, I've actually made a lot of headway decluttering this board as well. There was some paper on there. There were some big posters and there were a lot of these. These are all conference badges and lanyards. So I actually don't know what to do with these. I'm gonna keep a few of them that are memorable to me, but most of these are not. So actually not sure what to do in terms of, do they just get thrown away or what? Because the lanyards they're kind of nice, but they're all printed. So there's that. And then these are some items that I took off the board. There's artwork from gigs. There is, there's some artwork from my kid. Here's the results of several hours of decluttering. As always, I got a little carried away and then I got even more done than I expected. Over here, I did get to declutter this bulletin board a little bit and I would like to maybe remake that at some point, but at the moment, at least a lot of the extra stuff is off of it now. And then I also was able to declutter several shelves on this IKEA bookshelf. Hey, I am done. And last step is I just need to take these things out to the recycling, and that little stack of books and binders will go to either Goodwill or a free library, but everything else is going to the recycling. Put these books in the bag up. So I hope what you take away from this is it's easy to start with the easy stuff like books, keep them flowing through your house, especially if you get a lot of free books like I do. Go through your papers, a couple times a year. Thankfully now you don't even have to have that many papers. A lot of things are electronic now. And remember that you can store stuff that you don't access a lot. Put that in the hideaway places. KonMari says, make it easy to store things. So when you have open spaces where it's easy to store the stuff that you use a lot, which is pretty much the case here, that's a good thing. And what else? Oh, and don't keep those product boxes around. You don't need them. Yeah, so I'm happy with the results, and my room is a nice clear space, and I'm now using this room more for listening to music and that's my little Nord keyboard, but my living room is now a live streaming room. So this room is currently not being used for live streaming or anything. So I just turned it into a nice pleasant place to relax and listen to music. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.